Tell you a little known fact about Fairbanks, Alaska. Did you know I was in Fairbanks, Alaska? Have been for the last 18 winters. Now, not so much anymore because it just doesn't get super duper cold like it used to. It used to get a lot colder here. I shouldn't talk that way because it's supposed to get cold next week, and good God, it might get really cold, right? Anyway, when this happens, we get this inversion, right? Where all the coal burning power plants around Fairbanks, their emissions, instead of going straight up into the air and disappearing into the atmosphere, supposedly, they go about as high as the highest building, and then they bend over, and then all of a sudden all that smog is pushed down onto Fairbanks, and we're encapsulated in this cloud of frozen smog. Now, somebody calls it ice fog. It's ice pollution. If you want real ice fog, you gotta go down to Anchorage and get by the ocean. They have actual ice fog. Frozen fog. Ridiculous. So anyway, so the air quality here in the wintertime, if it's super cold and we get stuck in one of those clouds for a week, oh, it's horrible. If you've got lung issues or whatever, you're staying indoors, you might even be like breathing oxygen and stuff. Anyway, 18 years I put up with it, and I feel it sometimes. And one of the ways that I keep from burning out before I fade away is I huff a little mullein leaf. Anyway, it seems to be helping. So if you see me clear my throat a little bit during the time that we're spending here together, just know that it's for my healing and for your enjoyment. Everything's either for your enjoyment or your learning in life, or both. Yeah, for your learning, your growth, or both. If you get enjoyment out of it, I guess it's a bonus. And you know, enjoyment's a perspective. Some people get enjoyment out of things other people don't. Isn't that true? But there's a way for us all to get along. We discovered it eons ago. Nobody wants to really take it too seriously. I think we're still having too much fun trying to conquer the world, you know? And I guess as long as most of the little girls want to grow up and be rescued by Prince Charmings, and most of the little boys want to grow up and take over the world, you're always going to have that problem. If you need a new example for, you know, a hero, there's this guy called Music Dave. And he's touring around the universe right now as we speak. Writing songs, jamming for alien beings. Anyway, he doesn't want to take over the world. He wants to heal it with music. Hey, but every true story has some little white lies. Just like every standard has a compromise. And don't tell me what's real in this life by its shape and its size. 'Cause everything's sacred we find in each other's eyes. Ah, but there's so many problems in this life that nobody is trying to solve. If we're so damn enlightened, Why can't we evolve beyond just killing one another whenever we don't agree? Come on, open up your minds a bit. Let's embrace this diversity. Open up your mind, my friend. Let's embrace this diversity. Everything ugly, it still fills us with awe. Like everything ugly started out weak and small. Oh, if you know everything, my friend, you can't know nothing at all. And sure, my springtime was lovely, and now I'm digging the fall. Oh, but you can't change a person's mind. They got to do that for themselves. And all the treasure that we build in this life, we leave to somebody else. We're never gonna be the same, or we're always gonna disagree. Just open up your hearts a bit. Let's embrace this diversity. Open up your heart a bit. Let's embrace this diversity. One man's devil, hey, that's another man's Lord. No, I never did believe that this pen was mightier than your sword. I just know that inks, pens, and papers are so much easier to afford than the blood-stained pages of this history we keep on marching towards. Oh, and I'm just looking for an answer so I can stare up in the eyes. They were warm, they were dark and dreamy. It still comes as no surprise. They showed me everything's sacred in its perfect unity. Then they shined upon me in their grand diversity. Open up your hearts, friends. Embrace diversity.